Yo, what is up everyone? Abigor here, and today I am back here with another banging video. Finally, the last day of April, man. My last upload of the month. Know what I'm saying? And I'm going to disappear because I've been uploading every single day for this month, man. I said this at the beginning of the month, man, and now it's the end of the month. So yeah, why not end it off with a bang, you know what I'm saying? And y'all see the title of the video, man. Oh man, Tony Khan, put the nickels on the concrete, bro. Please, you and Kenny Omega, man. Yeah, y'all see the thumbnail, bro. Bro, Grok and AI and stuff, bro. This is Grok and AI and stuff is crazy, y'all. Like y'all can make anything with this stuff, man. No, but this was inspired by Master Mars, so shouts out to him. But yeah, man. Know what I'm saying? And for those of y'all that don't know what put the nickels on the concrete means, it's pretty much an old school game of where basically you grab some nickels, right? And you go on concrete and stuff, and you flip the nickels like dice on the concrete, and whoever gets the closest to the crack will grab all the nickels and stuff. So it was basically a way to steal people's money. It was just a way to get some money, you know what I'm saying? And back in the day, back in like the 70s and stuff, and the 60s and stuff, y'all know a nickel was worth a lot back then. And since a nickel ain't worth anything now, that's what this means. Because Tony Khan, man, he's gonna go broke soon, bro. He's gonna go broke and he's gonna go bankrupt soon because y'all know how I talk about him always having bottomless pockets and stuff like that. His pockets ain't gonna be bottomless soon, yo. They ain't gonna be bottomless soon, man, because Tony Khan just wasted all this money, all these wrestlers, and these, you know what I'm saying, all these jobbers that's not going to do anything for his company. That's why your ratings are low. That's why your ratings not going up. Because you have this mindset where you sign all these wrestlers and you think they're going to be a big deal for your company where they're not. And you're basically just putting yourself in the spotlight by just cutting these cringy promos and you just going in public and just embarrassing yourself. Like that's not how a real businessman operates. So Tony Khan, if you're going bankrupt, bro, you might as well start putting nickels on the concrete, man. Put the nickels on the concrete, bro. And if y'all want a new term to use, bro, for somebody to call somebody broke, use this term. Put the nickels on the concrete, because this is what Tony Khan gets, man. This is what Tony Khan gets because I've said from time and time again, like Tony Khan doesn't know what he's doing, and you have all these not worth draws, and you have all these people that's basically marks for themselves, just arguing with neckbeards online, Ricochet, and now I'm saying just being delusional, Mercedes Monet, but that's the whole thing because it's pretty much, you know what I'm saying, just it's pretty much just stupid, and it's to a point where it's not really surprising anymore, bro. Like we keep making these videos telling you to do the right thing, bro, and just make yourself a better businessman, but you choose not to, and that's why, you know what I'm saying, nobody wants to work with you. That's why your company is losing money. That's why your attendance shows are low. Your ticket sales are low, Tony Khan, because nobody wants to watch your product. You have John Moxley doing the same stuff every single week. You have Mariah May doing the same stuff every single week. You have Tony Storm doing the same stuff every single week. You have Adam Cole doing the same stuff every single week. You have all your champions doing the same stuff every single week, and it's just boring, bro. Like, this is not exciting. This is not what people want to see. People don't want to see this overbooked jobber stuff. And since AEW Double or Nothing is coming up in a few weeks, I believe, right? Um, so what are you gonna do for Double or Nothing? How are you gonna make this show exciting? Because Dynasty wasn't that exciting. That wasn't that great for pay per view. People hyping up that Will Ospreay match. Like y'all hype up Will Ospreay matches all the time, bro, and it don't end up being memorable, bro. Like y'all have to start with that. But yeah, yeah, that's another reason why, because you would have all these long, boring matches with no story, bro, and with no build. Like I'm not saying every single match has to have a story specifically, but at least have some type of build up to it, bro. Like have a feel, man. Have a couple backstage segments. Have a couple promo segments, man. That's all we asking for. That's all we're asking for. But when you do that type of stuff, it's not really interesting. You wanna know why it's not interesting? You really wanna know why it's not interesting? Because the stuff that you put out to these wrestling fans is not worth seeing. And since it's not worth seeing, you don't have the right amount of star power for your company. And because of that, nobody wants to watch this. And because of that, your ratings are low. It's been over 100 weeks since you last a million viewers. Since you averaged a million viewers, bro. And for those of y'all that are going to say Max, I'm not kind of Max, bro. We're not kind of Max. Talk about a Max deal, right? Like that's really gonna save AEW, a Max deal. Come on, bro. Be for real. But yeah, bro, that's the thing. Because it's gotten to a point where y'all getting outbeaten by NXT. Y'all lost to NXT for like 5 months straight now. And it's just embarrassing. And this is the same show that y'all bragged about beating years ago. And now since NXT is beating y'all, now y'all want to make all these excuses. Now I want to make all these excuses saying that, oh, the NBA playoffs are on right now. Like, come on, man. Obviously, people are going to watch the NBA over AEW. You'll be a fool to watch AEW over the NBA, bro. Like, be for real yourself, man. Be for real. But yeah, man. 20 Con, you keep this up, bro. You got to start putting nickels on the concrete, man. With you and your little buddies, man. You and your EVP friends and Chris Jericho and Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. Yeah, all y'all boys. Y'all got to go on the street, you know what I'm saying? And put them nickels on the concrete, bro. Grab y'all nickels, man. Do whatever you can to support your family and do whatever you can to keep a roof over your head, man. Because I warned you about this from time to time that this was going to happen. And the media just never listens. Like, Tony Khan just never listens to the media, bro. That's why all these people don't want to work with you. Yeah, you worked with New Japan, and yeah, you bought ROH, but you pretty much ruined those two companies too, because all you basically done was just use their title for publicity, and it never gained anything, bro. Like all these dream matches say, oh, dream match, dream match, dream match. So all these dream matches that happened, what about for WWE, right? Because they just acquired AAA, and now they're gonna have Worlds Collide. I believe in June. Yeah, I believe in June. But yeah, they're gonna have Worlds Collide, and that's gonna make big money right there. What does AEW has to offer? AEW has to offer anybody, and they have no star powers yet, so they have to get all these people from the indies or just ex WWE guys to help keep their product up, which is not working, by the way. And these people are going to the shows, bro. Like for the beginning of Dynasty, nobody was there, and it didn't start picking up to like probably like the middle of the pay per view. And then y'all know what happened at the end of the pay per view with, you know what I'm saying, with Swerve and John Moxley. But y'all talk about WWE being racist and stuff, but okay. See, like I said, the hypocrisy of these fans, man, and the hypocrisy of these neckbeards, the hypocrisy of Tony Khan. Because what does Tony Khan do when something like this happens? He just turns to this big ego and say, "Oh yeah, we should go let it happen." Because the only champions of color that I could think about right now is the Hurt Syndicate with the tag titles. But those titles are jobber titles, by the way. I mean, they've been jobber titles because Nobody that holds the titles don't get any star power from it. And I like Bobby Lashley. You know what I'm saying? Shelton Benjamin, MVP. I like those guys. No, they cool. But since they went to AEW stuff like that, bro, like, is it really going to change? Is anything really going to change from that? I highly doubt it. And do you have Mercedes Monet? Oh man, of course, Mercedes. Look, she's been champion for a whole year now, and she's still not even doing anything, bro. She's holding hostage of what 5 different belts now. Like, what's even the point of you just doing this stuff, bro? What's even the point? And for those of y'all saying that she was going to come back to WWE, oh, we need her back in WWE. We need you back. Do y'all know that she walked out, bro? She walked out. And she could have got sued for that too, because that's a breach of contract. Because she was still on a contract. She walked out of the company, bro. And y'all saying that WWE needs her back for what? The women's division is doing just fine, bro. Y'all look at the NXT women's roster. Have y'all looked at that? And imagine wait till they get to the main roster. What's gonna happen on the main roster? Because a lot's gonna happen on the main roster for that women's division, bro. WWE doesn't need Mercedes, man. She can stay over there, bro. Because I was never a fan of Mercedes, and I never will be a fan of Mercedes. But yeah, Tony Khan, man, you keep this up, bro. You already know what to do. On this thumbnail, put the nickels on the concrete, man. But bro, like I know, like I did not know this was a thing until Marcus told me about this. Marcus, man, shout out to Marcus, man, because this dude told us about this game, about how his OGs was playing nickels in the concrete back in the day, and now I'm using this term for paternity because a nickel ain't worth anything now. So yeah, put the nickels in the concrete, Tony Khan, with all the rest of your buddies. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about this one. Now I'm saying, comment down below what y'all think about this topic as always. And since this is the last video of the month, I don't know when I'll be back. I may take a long break after this because I just uploaded for a whole entire month. So I'm probably gonna take a break after this. I don't know when I'm gonna be back, but you know what I'm saying, I'm not quitting yet. I'm not gonna quit. So you know what I'm saying, you can expect a video sometime down the line. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, comment down below what you think about this topic as always. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.